Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. You'll see the West All-Stars taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Fox. Good. Vittori picking up the assist.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath to score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Ori with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Shaq. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Good.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
That bucket in no time at all.
Well, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And here's Jokic outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Three-pointer, Fox. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Now the West with the ball. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Bernard Moon. During our talk, I asked Coach what makes Kevin Durant one of the best scorers ever. He told me it's insane that a 7-footer has that much skill. Kevin truly is one of a kind. No one can stop him one-on-one. We need a team effort. Of course, KD's going to the Hall of Fame, and he's still giving opponents nightmares late in his career. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
O'Neal outside. Back to Van Exel. Shoots over Curry. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. West All-Stars off to a quick start here. Leading by 5. And it's Jokic missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Van Exel no good. O'Neal with the steal. And the rejection by James.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
KD can't get it to go. And it's Jones with the ball for the Lakers. O'Neal. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
one of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Here's Van Exel. Good. And Vittori picking up the assist. Van Exel's got his second basket of the game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Durant puts up a deep three. The West again cannot hit.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And it's Kobe missing. The West All-Stars with the ball. And finished off by KD.
The slam from KD, just getting to the rim for an easy one.
Outside Fox. Here's Van Exel. He nails it. We're tied up. Van Exel's got 7 points in the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Lets it go from deep. And another three for the Lakers.
And one thing about that Exel, that man is never scared to shoot it, especially from deep. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And that one drops.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
The Lakers trail. And here's Kobe from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
And just keeping things simple on offense. Van Exel spotting the open man and just getting him the ball.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Got that one up quick. 6 points for him.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs.
The defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
A deep three from Durant. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. The West All-Stars making a switch here.
Best position on the court.
And here's Fisher outside. It's rebounded by the West.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And the defense make it too easy for LeBron James. Can't let him get that close.
And here is Los Angeles now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. That one's good from the corner. And Exel's got 12.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throw this game. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. And whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Here's Kim. Knocks down the three-ball.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Throws it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
In a high-scoring first quarter, both teams really filling it up. West All-Stars lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter.
31.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Dagnall said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the line. Kevin?
D.A. the versatility. That is pretty special.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Campbell shot's good.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Shoots from the line. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Wembanyama's got 4 this quarter. Lakers trailed by 6. To the wing on the left. Fires for 3.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. And it's the West All-Stars ball. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Barry. And Zard Fisher will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Campbell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Bryant. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Timeout called the Lakers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So both teams changing it up here. Here is Bryant. He's got 9. On deep, Fisher.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. He can get in your head at times.
Fisher, that's a 2-pointer. Back to Bryant. Outside, Fisher.
And that's the kind of in-your-face defense that's setting the tone for SGA and the rest of this team.
Here's Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Jacks up a 3. And Davis pulls it down. The West leading by 8. And Wembanyama puts up a deep 3. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Van Exel no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Launches it. Jokic grabs the miss.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And an actual quick decision maker, especially when it comes to shredding the D with his passes. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. There's Jokic on the drive. And that one is good. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
There's a different power in the way that Jokic is able to drive the basketball. A lot of defense is able to stop it.
And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. So it's both teams making substitutions here. On defense, the West All-Stars. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Los Angeles with another miss. The West leading by 9. LeBron steps it home.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Eddie Jones on the wing. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Substitution on the court.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Van Exel. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And Exel's got 15 points.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Lakers trailed by 10. Here's Ori. And the dunk by Ori.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Van Exel. Good. It's Bryant with the assist. And now there's the 5-point West All-Star lead.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that,
oh, goodness, Kobe Bryant!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
confident shot from AD, committing to taking that jumper.
A pass to Fox. Here's Van Exel. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
A three from Ori. Trains it from beyond the arc. Ori's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Oh, the big fella, Ori, showing his range.
Here's Van Exel. A pass to Fox. Another shot. And he gets it to go. Hit off the back of the rim. Bryant's got 13.
And Fox's teammates love how unselfish he is, especially when they're wide open.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from O'Neal. Second free throw, no good.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul. But O'Neal might just make them regret it. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Jokic rising up.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical, too? Wow.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Here's Ori. And the dunk by Ori. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly congested as you can hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the West All-Stars leading by just 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A pass to Fox. Leaves it in without an inch of room around him. Fox has got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West. And Katie throws it down.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot, but not pass.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Three-pointer, Fox. West All-Stars with the rebound. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Durant almost 7 feet. It's just hard to believe watching how well he moves.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up with some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Van Exel. It's good from downrange. Van Exel's got 24 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to. Well, amongst big men in the league, Jokic's vision is what stands out. And I love it when he gets creative. He is willing to throw some tough passes.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Los Angeles with the switch here. The Lakers trail. And Durant sends it back.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
And he drives in. Count the basket. Van Exel's got 5 points now this quarter.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down. Down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
To the left side wing. Three-pointer, Fox. And so here are the West All-Stars. A 2-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Exceptional playmaking there from Jokic, just seeing the gap.
Eddie Jones on the wing. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Van Exel. Taps in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Van Exel's got 29.
And you see the power, but O'Neal shot it nicely as well. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Shaq. Good. Nice job down low. 9 points in the game so far.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrating.
Here's Jones. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got 5.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Oh, Edwards!
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Stolen by Durant. Into the lane. And finished off by KD.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Curry with a wide open look. No good from outside.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
Fisher outside. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. He's got 6.
The way he's going to pass that shot up, but he is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Puts up a deep 3. Stephen Curry, what a shooter.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Edwards with the block. Some nice passing here by the West. Such a wide open look. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Pass to Bryant. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And here's Fisher outside. Can they get it? And it's good off the back rim and in. Fisher's got 8 points.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that rim.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Now here's Van Exel. Jokic with the steal. Here's Edwards. So it's the West All-Stars going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action.
94.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Lakers trailed by 10. Pass to Campbell. And here's Bryant for three. Kobe Bryant hits the contested three.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
And Wembanyama gets it to go. 10 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Fisher can't hit. The West leading by 9. Edwards fires from way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Now Campbell. Outside Bryant. Pass to Berry. Back to Kobe. Just 5 to shoot. Now Fisher. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. A shot by Bryant, no good. And here's the West with the ball. Here's LeBron. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And now an 11-point West All-Star lead. Pass to Berry. From the arc. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Coming into the ball for your Lakers.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Wembanyama. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Kobe attacking.
How about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
James connects from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
On defense, the West All-Stars. 13-point lead. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Campbell. And here's Kobe. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Shaq with it. The three from Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Kobe's got 8 here in the quarter. The West leading by 10. Here's Durant. The powerful flush by Durant.
I'm scratching my head. Is there a 4-level scorer? KD could be that.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Bernard Moon was saying to the team. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active 15 down the stretch. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And I think Jokic has decided, I'm going to take over this game scoring-wise. I don't know how you do that in Serbia, but trust me.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Here's Jokic. And the shot goes in. Jokic just got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat. Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jones from outside. Back to Van Exel. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Here's Van Exel. And here's Horry for three. Now that one is his seventh bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. No one here Jones as he lets it go. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back. Always quick with an answer.
Jokic with the steal. Pass break, here comes the West. And it's good for two. And now it's a 12-point West All-Star lead.
Changing in quickly, he's rewarded with the highlights and the flip.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his third foul of the game. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Here's foul. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And one.
And he's a clever, physical defender. Fox also understands his spots on offense and how to be effective.
And then Durant with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And here's Horry for three. He's still up. Wow, he is 9 of 10.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Here's Horry. And the dunk by Horry.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
The Lakers on D. They trail by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
So good at reading the defenses and James anticipating when they overcommitted.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that will push the lead to double digits.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get it.
And the dunk by Horry. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West. The offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. Makes it off the glass. Jokic has got 32 points.
Ah, the marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
The shot by Ori, no good. Problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway.
Take a trip out to Japan and Donna Benihana. I'm the new hip-hop Madonna. I'm the new hip-hop Madonna. I'm the Grace Jones. I don't know what type of soon I've been carrying you not for way too long. I'm a black stack. All beef gets smoked. I'm a real fly. You and Coach. I'm a real very close. She was talking on the net, she wanna approach though. I got these, you a ghost. You a don't you stand on a post. Suck it up, stand up, say that with your chest. You barking over bones, I got digits to fetch. I can't do pictures, I'm too busy, I don't deal with the press. You the type to leave it broke, impressed. You look a mess, broke, got you looking real stressed. These broke, think more fetch. Stay up, stay woke, stay blessed. You need to wake up, get your in my makeup, get your fake love, fake tough. Princess, rates up, jigs up, put your up, get your up. They, that's tough. Pay up, get your rates up, princess. Money in my hands, I'm in Gucci in a bonnet, spinning bands. I got haters, I got fans, I got stands in the stands. Do they love her or they hate her? Either way, they spinning bands. I could really give a, long as you know what's up. It's Dolce, Miss D.O.E. Don Dada. You notice me. They like Dolce, you the Lulu, you a loose screw. She really giving in a voodoo. She swapped the old for a they new. She while she watching Hulu. Wake up, get your in my makeup, get your fake love, fake tough. Put your princess, rates up, jigs up, put your up, get your put your up. They that's tough. Pay up, get your rates up for the princess.
Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old trenches. Looking at my life through different lenses. After my heart was full of vengeance.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the West All-Stars taking on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, the poise that Worthy brings to his game, I mean, it's impressive. He keeps his cool even in tough situations, and he always seems to allow the game to come to him.
Good on the second one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rim wrecker by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
Back to Jokic. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's James from the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. Here's Scott. The shot from 20 feet out. James with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
It's his first trip to the line. And he's good on the second. Makes all three.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Now Los Angeles with it. 4-point game. Back to Johnson. Pass to Scott. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Scott can't get it to go. Wembanyama fires it from way outside. Kept alive by the West All-Stars. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school, just throw it down.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it. Simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
Jokic, so dangerous when he's got the rock in his hands. He's a top-notch passer as well as a great scorer. He always delivers.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around play. And, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Well, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Timeout called, the Lakers. Lakers trail by 10. Stolen by Wembanyama. And they're on the break. Here's Davis. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Outside Johnson. Here's Scott. The Lakers with another miss. And the West All-Stars have possession. Oh, a really deep three that time. 12 points for him.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far. Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And he gets it to go.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Scott. And that comes off the assist by Green.
He can do so much offensively, but firing off the catch and shoot, I think, is where Scott is most effective.
Jokic. Rebounded by Johnson. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach, and the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Magic takes a lot of pride in his toughness now. Shows you why on that finish.
Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now here's Wembanyama. No points yet. Sinks the tray.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Count the basket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The West All-Stars with the lead. And here's Jokic outside. On target from range. Jokic has got 7 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A nice shot by Worthy.
You know, one of the things I like about James Worthy's game is he doesn't take bad shots. He really focuses on getting high percentage shots.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Fires in the triple.
Timeout.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Lakers trail by 10. Tries to keep it alive. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. Pass to Johnson. Launches the three. Offensive rebound. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Edwards. And he parries his first look.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Green. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now Los Angeles with it. Trailing by 10. Scott can't get it to go.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Edwards. Now Johnson. Pass to Cooper. Back to Johnson. Here's Scott from outside the arc.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the Lakers have possession. It's a 14-point game.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's giving up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The open shot, Jokic. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jokic has got 9.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And both free throws good for Green. And the West All-Stars have possession. They lead by 11.
That's his first personal foul. 13.
On defense, the Lakers. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Outside, inside, in between, doesn't matter. SGA is lethal. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Great D that time from Jokic. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And a screen missing. Now, here's James. 6 points for him. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Lakers trail by 14. Here's Scott. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Here's Scott. The three is up. Hits the three-pointer. Scott got 7 points.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Here's Scott. He's got 7. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. The shot by Johnson, no good. And here they come. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Johnson. Now Los Angeles with it. They trail by 11. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the West All-Stars.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Here's Cooper. Still without a bucket.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I can never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Lakers trail by 10. Johnson with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Cooper. Oh, denied by Durant.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the Lakers have possession. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot blocked. .121 left to the first quarter here.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
Pass to James. Outside for Wembanyama. Dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Outside Johnson. And here's Thompson. Off target from outside. 41 seconds left in the first. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. The West All-Stars making a switch here.
West All-Star substitution.
Lakers trail by 13. Here's Cooper. Pass to Johnson. Here's Cooper. From the arc. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Ramos. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Now here's Durant. Nice shot by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the West All-Stars leading by 10. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, give me your thoughts on the West All-Stars' performance here.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Thompson. And here's Johnson. Corner shot. The offensive rebound. From downtown.
Not Magic's normal route of attack, but sometimes you just can't pass up a good look like that.
A deep three. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using the length inside.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Pass to Rambis. Shoots over Durant. And again, it's the Lakers. The West All-Stars with the lead. Oh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
Here's Scott, defended by Jackson. Shoots. Misses off the right iron. And here's Curry. He's scoreless. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
It's both from the stripe. Lakers trail by 10. Down low. Stolen by Davis. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Edwards on target.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Here's Cooper. And again, the Lakers, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
Lakers trail by 16. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Come get it. Pass to Worthy. Here's Scott. Will it go? Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you got to be careful how you defend Scott because he's so good at drawing fouls.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2, Byron.
So he comes up empty, missing both. The West All-Stars with the ball. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Pass to Worthy. Now here's Johnson. He's covered by Curry. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Kept alive. Abdul-Jabbar. And finally, they hit one. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
For 3, James knocks down the long J.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside, Green. Here's Scott. He's got 10. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Curry. Rebounded by Green. Lakers trail by 21. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. High post Green. Johnson for 3. And he can't get that one.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And Davis gets it to go. He's got 5.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Snatched up. Pass to Green. Back to Johnson. To the wing, right side. Count that bucket. Scott's got 5 points in the quarter. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Scott. Over Edwards. Scott can't get it to go. Smooth sailing for the West All-Stars.
Lakers foul. Magic Johnson. His 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
The Lakers on D.
Usually when you're making that skip pass, it's a very tight window.
Here's Worthy. The 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And it's out of bounds. Still West All-Stars ball.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Here's Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Lakers with the ball. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
Outside Johnson. Stolen by Davis. Oh, deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 18. And no good. 6 for 9 from the field now. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I'll tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
The Lakers with the ball. Here's Cooper. He buries it from three. Cooper's got 12 points in the game.
Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound, and then gave up the triple.
Lakers trail by 20. Pass to Johnson. Here's Worthy. And it's the West All-Stars with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson will use and suited for the shot tonight.
Outside Johnson puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Green. Here's Cooper. Lets the three fly. Davis with a rebound. And James puts up a deep three. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Cooper. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
One of the things you like about Cooper is how he sees the floor. This guy is an excellent distributor from the two-guard spot.
Back to Green. Johnson for three. Doesn't go for him.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. There's Davis with the three. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 6 here in the quarter.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Pass to Worthy. Takes a three. And it's the West All-Stars with the rebound. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
I don't know what you do about that. Davis just powering it down.
These are his first free throws of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
That one misses.
At the line for the Lakers, Magic Johnson.
He's off on the second.
You know, the combination of size, speed, and length that Johnson has, really pretty unique for a point guard.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Pass to Cooper. Outside Johnson. Here's Worthy. There's the triple. He can't hit that time.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
At the line for Los Angeles, Magic Johnson.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. 3 on 3. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And miss after miss right now.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
You know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
15 foul.
That free throw misses.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Here's Matthews. Pass to Worthy. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Worthy's got 6 points.
Well, I think this team is so much better when Worthy is knocking down threes. It makes them really hard to stop.
Davis. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Matthews. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Pass to Jokic. From the left block. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Jokic being a problem for the defense. Strong even against physical contact.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The West All-Stars with the ball. And the basket by Jokic.
They give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw, no good. That one misses. And the West All-Stars have possession. And it's out of bounds. Still West All-Stars ball.
West All-Stars ball.
58 seconds left in the first half. And that one good.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Jokic throws it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And he gets the bucket. Jokic has got 19 points.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Matthews misses. Smooth sailing for the West All-Stars. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And given how well he shoots it from the line, this is not a good foul. Got to avoid that at all costs.
And he sinks the second. .23 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Cooper. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Now Curry. He's got 5. Count that one. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
From deep three-point land. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the West All-Stars just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Worthy. Pass to Scott. 4-3. And it's the West All-Stars with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Thompson defending.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. points. The West All-Stars will have it. Here's Wembanyama. James outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. James has got 20.
LeBron ready to fire. Shot it with confidence there.
Pass to Green. Here's Scott. The three ball. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And it's out of bounds. Still West All-Stars ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
He shoots it. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And if you're just joining us, we play just over a minute here in the third. Green for three. Knocked loose. Right wing. Here's Worthy. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Here's Worthy.
That's really just too easy for Worthy. The defense can't give him that deep interior positioning like that.
The baseline, Jay. Yes, on the jumper.
The assist from
He's got 21.
LeBron James.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Billy Thompson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. They get it back. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Great job on the back end of the play.
With both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Pass to Scott. Fires for three. He drops it from range. Scott's got 15 points.
Scott picks his spot and knocks down that three from behind the arc.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And the Lakers making a change here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Worthy.
Number 32.
That three's off the mark.
Magic Johnson.
Here's the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kept alive by the West All-Stars. And that one's good. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
It's stolen by James. Jokic's shot is good. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
Bill money, calling home like then did you wrong. But when you had that money, you could have put on. In the moment that they put on you, you're gone. Student of the game, I'm just ahead of my class. I'm that, but I never got my head of my. I'm doing good, but I'm ready for bed. And you won't never catch me frontin', cause I'm used to being second to last. Respect the game. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. Cause when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gonna treat you like you worthless. Respect the game.